Hello, everyone, and welcome to Glen Alpine Raceway. This is going to be the first race of our Woo Week. That's hard to say. That we've been hyping up for a while. Starting off with Glen Alpine Raceway, 55 laps, 111 checkpoints on this one. That bonus checkpoint coming into play. But yeah, quick look at this track. Basic quick summary of it is I think you could liken this to if you remember Roman's track. Portland from Halo 5. This track came first. This is a Halo 4 remake. Before you cheese me, Roman, I'm getting that out of the way. But I think you could liken it to that a little bit, but for Woo. So, pretty typical oval turn for 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 is Indy style, essentially. So, makes things feel a little different, switches things up, different lines to look for in this one. And this is the biggest wild card, potentially of the night, I would say, because of the fact that we've never raced one before. This is one that I cooked up specifically for this season. We've been doing that for a few different tracks, few different nights this season. So decided I wanted to do one for Woo, give us something new, even though it's a bit of a remake. It's a little different than the Halo 4 one, but pretty similar, pretty faithful. But give us something new to race for the H2A Woo night, something different here. So that was the idea. And if the commentary is cheese, dude, it is freaking hot as hell in my room, and I'm hungry, but I'm doing this first. And I'm going to get through it. So if I'm cheesing and I sound loopy, it's because I am. I need food, and I need water, and I need AC. Help me. All right, let's go. So let's look at the field. So again, 55 laps, 111 checkpoints here in Glen Alpine Raceway. First of 4 races in the night. This is going to be the second quad of the season. Right to left, we're going to have Armada, Camby, then Vulcan showing up tonight. Hunter, Opix, Soul, Slaunch, Luke, and Detail bringing up the rear. I'm going to fast forward it a bit here. Going at the start-finish line, no restart line on this one. One of the tracks tonight has one, but most of them don't. So going at the start-finish line, that green line right there, that is where everyone's going to gas it. And we're green, back with some World of Outlaw racing for the first time, and it's got to have been a year. It's been about a year. So first time with some Woo action, HRL in quite a while. We're green. Armada is going to lead the first lap down for Woo in 2024. Hopefully more to come. Oh, big slides. Opix spins out, and that was that was really unlucky as far as the caution goes. Everybody, there was a 4 wide that literally split the difference. 2 went inside, 2 went outside on Opix right there. They all dodged him, so no caution. I don't think Opix has too much to worry about yet. I'm sure there'll be one for every race, but yeah, that was a close call right there. Honestly, shocked that everybody was able to dodge him there. What's this battle for the lead? That's Luke already going for the lead around the outside. Armada running in the middle. Armada trying to hold on to that. Trying to hold on to a top position the best that he can. Armada has won in the Woo Series previously. He did win Reeseville. I think he got the overall and maybe the first moto for Reeseville, which is not in the lineup for tonight, but he was able to take a win there in Woo Season 4. And looking for one of the drivers tonight that's looking for a good performance for the wild card action. Vulcan, another driver that if he does really well, could potentially make something happen there. Soul and Slaunch are 2 drivers to look for because they kind of have nothing to lose in their positions. So they're drivers that could take away those wins potentially. And the champ battle going on as well. So a lot going on. Opix technically another driver looking for it, but probably fine on points. Excuse me. Who else? Camby. Camby's a bit of a long shot. He's probably the biggest underdog, but he's looking to pick some of those up as well. I'd say of the people that we have in the field, the driver that's really looking for it the most is probably Hunter. Where is Hunter running in the middle right here? Probably Hunter, I would say. Because Hunter is in a position... Now, to be fair, you may notice, I should mention this, Roman not making this night. And that's a pretty big miss because Roman's already missed quite a few races on the schedule. He's already missed quite a few starts. Is this... Oh, Detail going for second on Vulcan here, I believe. Roman has already missed a few, quite a few races on the schedule. I think literally 3, but 4 motos tonight. So that's chalking a lot of Roman's mulligans. Roman, at the moment, this is off the top of my head again. I could be slightly off here, but I believe Roman's only going to make... Oh, we did have a caution somewhere. I had to sneeze so bad, I hit the mute Oh my god, that was bad. You're welcome, everyone. Caution out. Let's see, 30 on the checkpoint, so 15 laps in. Get them all lined up going through the choose roll. But again, Roman, that's a big storyline. Roman is, hopefully locked into that top 6 in points, and we're kind of assuming that. But with missing tonight, Roman misses out on 4 mulligans. 4 mulligans. And that may not seem like a lot, but it's a lot. I mean, if he didn't miss any races previously on the season, it wouldn't be that bad. But the fact that he's already missed, I want to say 3. It's a lot. Green flag. Oh, and a spin the inside. Vulcan. See, not too bad. We'll see if we keep going green off that.
Lap complete.
Some slide job action. Luke and Detail going for the lead. That's the battle for the championship. In third, it's Camby. Camby trying to make his way into the wild card. I think that's Camby, Armada, and it's Hunter. Okay, so yeah, so a lot of our wild card drivers that are looking for something, they're all battling in third. And this is a position where, maybe they could gain on Luke and Detail with the battle that they're having right now. But they're duking it out so far, or so hard in third. I mean, they might even be slowing themselves down. And this is I didn't post the recap, god damn it. But this is a topic I was talking about in it that I recorded. Was the wildcard drivers potentially, they all need it. They all need the points. They all need to send it, maybe slowing each other down. And that may be happening a little bit here, as they're battling really hard with each other in those third, fourth, fifth place positions. That being said, another way to get a wildcard point besides a moto win is a top 3 overall, or an overall win. So being in a podium position, setting yourself up for that top 3 overall, it's going to be the harder one to do to get a wildcard point for sure. But it still gives them potential. Man, we're having a great battle out front for the lead right now. A great battle in the mid-pack, too. Those guys still duking it out. Slaunch is entering his way in that. Hunter is, he's kind of stretched it out for third at this point. But yeah, this is some classic Woo action. I'm loving that we're seeing this out of Glen Alpine. Was really hoping to, I thought this track had some potential because this is kind of how it raced back in the day. Just really good crossover battle action. We're seeing it for the lead. We're seeing it for like third, fourth, fifth, sixth right now. Yeah, honestly, a great lead battle right now. As it's like a 5-way battle for that. I don't even want to, like, fourth? Oh, sliding up. 4-way battle for fourth right now. Yeah, we're getting some really good action. I might just stay on this look for a sec. This is actually not bad. Wow, tight crossover there for the lead. They're trying to make something happen in the middle, too. Yeah, this is some good classic Woo action. Loving to see that out of tonight. Tonight, definitely a question mark for a lot of people. Because the Woo cheese last year was pretty cheese, unfortunately. But Woo Season 4 was one of the best seasons we've ran, probably. And I'm liking that so far at the beginning of the night. We're seeing some of that classic Woo Season 4 action. It's very nice to see. Yeah, just going back and forth for the lead. Luke and Detail every lap. Don't even want to move off this. Just back-to-back crossovers, and Hunter just kind of holding his position in third. And Slaunch now, it looks like Slaunch is now starting to make a charge. Let's get a good view at this turn. Oh, there we go. Slaunch now starting to make a charge on third, and Hunter potentially is trying to get there. Big battles behind them for 5th place. Yes, and you heard me correctly, that is for 5th place. All those drivers in the back right there, that is for a top 5. They're so closely battling right now. Yeah, so really happy to see, especially because this was, not originally planned at the beginning of the season. I was just going to run, like 4 classic H2A Woo tracks that we've ran before. But it was so good with, like, other people making tracks, and they were turning out really well, like other tracks that I didn't expect for the season. So I was like, you know what, screw it. I'll make this as well. Glad that I did so far, because we're seeing some really good action on Glen Alpine here. And it's nice to see, too, because this was an underrated one from Halo 4, and kind of a snub for the Woo Season 4. For how good Woo Season 4 was, again, this track is new. We didn't race this for Woo Season 4, so... I mean, if we ever did another Woo Season, this would have to definitely make it in there, I'd say. So much potential for good battling on this one. We're already over halfway through the moto, by the way. We're getting close to the end. The battle's continuing. They're just ripping in the lead, and meanwhile, the rest of the pack is going at it. Could be some lap traffic action if this goes green. Is this the battle for third? The battle for... Oh, a caution. What? I'd have to roll back the tape. What the fuck happened there? Anyways, line him back up. How did I miss both cautions? No shot. Must have been a light wreck. But anyways, line them back up. Choose rule in. Like 15-ish laps to go. 15, 16. Luke and Detail leading them down. Soul and Slaunch in the second row. Green flag. They're like almost in order. Or actually, currently, they're damn near in order of like the points, basically. The field almost is. For the top spots, at least. Oh, Detail gets shoved out. No. That is a big moment in the race. Battling for the win. Gets shoved out of that, but not good enough for a caution. Probably unfortunate. Probably hoping for it at that point. Now he's going to have to try to regain on track. This is going to be really tough to do. Luke can have a decent gap out front. Soul second now. Hunter third. See if he can regain from that. That's going to spice up the rest of this race for sure. Oh, Camby spins out, but no contact. Oh, man. Detail slides out, and now Camby spins out, but nothing. Nobody making contact with either of them on either of those crashes, and so no caution. We're staying green. Big 3 wide. The moves are being made. Another 3 wide. Another spin. And another slide around him. No contact. We're staying green still. I can't believe it. What is going on this final restart? Meanwhile, Luke and Soul really checking out at the moment, having really nice gaps for first and second. Vulcan is actually leading the podium spot. Slaunch is sliding into that. Detail's there for top 5, but now he's being contested by... I can't tell. Is that Opix? It is Opix. Hard to tell always on the dark track. Yes, definitely Opix there. Hunter a little bit further behind, and obviously Camby with that spin towards the back. Luke must have made a mistake here, so Soul makes up a big amount of ground. We have a battle for the lead. The crossover in. Taking the lead back. Soul trying to contest for it. He has an opportunity. Soul, I think Slaunch spun out there as well. Or at least had a big slide. Too much slide, spin out cheese action to catch in this last restart. Every driver getting bit by it, apparently. But this is a big opportunity for Soul. It's not going to help him too much in his points position. He's pretty locked, but he hasn't gotten a win on the season. That's something that he's looking for tonight. He's been pretty consistent about getting a win or two here or there. The last few seasons, he's had a really good season, but he's just not been able to take that top step of the podium. He's trying to get it here, but he's running out of time. We're going to 3 laps to go this time by. And the gap has opened up a bit. What's the top 3 gap looking like? It's Vulcan still holding on to it. Detail and Slaunch trying to take that away. We're going to 2 to go this time by. There it is, 2 to go in the race already. Coming to the white flag this time by. I don't think Soul's going to have anything for Luke unless Luke makes a mistake. Third place, though. Could get pretty spicy. White flag, here we go. Last time around, Glen Alpine for tonight. This first moto. Third place. Inside's open. Luke takes the win. Soul takes second. And Vulcan holds off. Detail for third. Fourth, going to Detail fifth. Slaunch sixth. Opix seventh. Hunter eighth. Armada ninth. Camby. Starting off the night with a banger, man. I almost wish that didn't, that caution, man. Everybody was cheesing, like, the way, oh, man. The way the race would have played out without it would have been pretty crazy, but still made things pretty interesting. Good race. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely a solid start to the Woo night. Next race, we're going to be going to St. Jerry, and we saw some really big battle action here on Glen Alpine. I think we'll see the same on St. Jerry. I think St. Jerry's possibly, like, the biggest, best track for battling of the night. Very unique one as well. That'll be a lot of fun. We had some of the best racing there when we raced it for the first time in that Woo Season 4. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you there.